Hey guys, good morning. It is Wednesday, and I needed to get some sunshine, so I hope y'all are getting some sunshine too. But what we're going to talk about today, we've already gone over the rectangular prism. We've already gone over the cylinder, like a Pringles can of chips. We've already gone over the cone, like a party hat. And then today we're going to talk about this guy over here. That is a square-based pyramid. Now, what's different about 8th grade than high school geometry is that in 8th grade you have one kind of pyramid. Okay, it's a one kind of pyramid with a square base. That means the bottom of it is a square, and then on each side of that square you have a triangle that flips up and closes it up and kind of makes it like a box. Okay, so when you have a square base, you have 4 triangles that reach up and connect at the top and make it a pyramid. In geometry, you're going to have all kinds of pyramids with weird shapes. But in 8th grade, we're pretty fortunate. We only have the one to worry about. With the formulas, though, there's some extra letters that you've not seen before, maybe just briefly. For the volume of a square-based pyramid, how much stuff would fit in it, is 1/3 big B times H. Big B is different than little b, so remember that. Big B actually means, and I'm going to write over here to the side, big B means the area of a base. Okay? But since we're in 8th grade, big B is the area of a square. And the area of a square is one side times the other. We call it length times width. Okay, because we use the same formula for squares and rectangles. Then the other letter that's in surface area you've never seen before is P. Surface area equals 1/2 L. And we know that our L is our slant height. And I'll write that down for you. Remember that from our cone, okay? And P is the perimeter of the base, okay? And since the base is a square, all you're going to have to do, and I'm even going to try to draw a square over here to show you. Let's say that's a side, that's a side, that's a side, and that's a side. Those are all S's. Then all you would have to do to find the perimeter is do S plus S plus S plus S. Or if you want to be really fancy, you can do 4 times S and you'll get the same thing. Okay? But the perimeter of the base, and since we're talking about a square, every single side is going to be the same. You just add them up. You got to use all 4 of those sides, though, to get the entire perimeter. All right, so those are the 2 big things about the formula that are different. The big B is the area of the base, length times width, and that'll give you the area of that bottom piece. And then perimeter of the base is just adding up the 4 sides, which are all the same because it's a square. Okay, so we're going to do some examples in a bit, and we're going to figure out how well we can use our formulas to figure out volume and surface area of a square-based pyramid. Okay? See you guys soon. Hi everybody. We're going to try to use those formulas that we talked about and those extra pieces of information that we were trying to use. Big B, which is area of the base, which is a square shape, area of a square. And P, which is perimeter of the base, which is all the way around the edges of the square, adding all those up, okay? So first thing it says is find the volume of the figure below. So let's go down and we're going to circle the formula that we're using, okay? Whenever you've got a formula sheet, look at the pictures on the formula sheet because it'll show you what the pieces are that you're looking on, okay, that you're looking for. So in this particular case, we're looking for volume. And when you're looking for volume, you need an H, which is that 8, h equals 8. It's from the tippy top all the way straight down the middle. It's like if you dropped a string from the top straight down the middle and measured it, that would be your height. Now we need to find big B, which I told you is the area of your base, and your base is a square. So we know the area of a square is length times width. So let's go ahead and plug those two numbers in, and then we're going to just use our calculator to figure it out. The length is 10 and the width is 10, which makes sense because, of course, it's a square, right? So you can come over to Desmos, if I can find my cursor over here, and you can do 10 times 10, and you get 100. So we know big B is equal to 100. All right, so I'm going to come and clear my calculator, and then I'm going to go ahead and type the formula in. So the volume of a square base pyramid is 1/3. Use my cursor, my arrow key to move over. Big B, so I'm going to put Shift Big B, make it a capital B, and then an H. All right. Then I'm going to go to my next line, and I know my H is 8, so H equals 8. And then we figured out that big B equaled 100. So that tells us, pretty quick and easy, that our volume of this square base pyramid is 266, and let's round to the nearest tenth, 0.7 feet cubed. Because if we are doing volume, we want the cubic area. We want to know how much stuff will fit inside of that, okay? So let's check on the next one and see what we can do there. All right, on the next one, I might have to write a little bit more, so I'm going to set it down. It says, find the surface area of the figure below. So we're going to come down here to the bottom, circle surface area. So there are a few things we're going to have to find. We're going to have to find L, which is the slant height, which is right here. So I'm going to put equals L, which is slant height. So write it down. Okay, we need to figure out P, which P is the perimeter of the base, which means all the sides added together. And if it's a square, all the sides are the same. So you know perimeter is going to be 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Okay. And that is 24. You can use your calculator if you want. Or, of course, you can, well, I used my head, but I suggest you use your calculator. So we've got the slant height up here. We know it's 5. We've got our perimeter here. We know it's 24. All we're missing then is our big B, which is area of the base. And to find the area of the base, it's length times width. So the lengths are 6 and 6. So we're going to put it in my parentheses. That means multiply. 6 times 6 is 36. So big B is 36. So when we come over here to our calculator, let's just put the formula in first. We have 1/2. Use my arrow to move over. L times P, and then plus big B. So now let's fill in our numbers. We know L, the slant height, equals 5. It's that side that is slanted on the edge. We figured out perimeter of the base. P was 24 because we added all 4 sides together and they were all 6. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next one. Then we calculated big B, which is the area of that square base at the bottom, which would be 6 times 6, which is 36. Okay, so when we put on those numbers in, we end up with a surface area of 96. So I'm going to write that right here. Surface area equals 96, and we don't have units, so I'm going to have units squared. because surface area is always units squared. Okay? I hope that worked for you. We'll be back in a little bit with some more examples, okay? Okay, kiddos, here we go again. I had to come back inside because I was getting sunburnt, believe it or not. These two examples are really cool because Miss Benson found some really cool pictures and made some really cool examples. The first one says the pyramid at the entrance of the Louvre in Paris has a height of 72 feet and a square base that is 112 feet long on each side. How much space fills the inside of the pyramid? And just like Miss Benson was telling us before, fills is one of those key words. And fill, it's like how much stuff fits in it, how much vomit fits in the Louvre in Paris. It would be a lot. That is volume. So I just wrote or just drew a little arrow to the volume formula, and we'll go ahead and circle it. That might be a better idea. Then we'll come over and we'll go ahead and just put it in decimals. So 1/3 times big B times height. And then we'll go to the next line. Well, they told us in the example that height was 72. So that's pretty easy. Height equals, whoops, I'm in the wrong place. Let me come to the calculator. Height equals 72. And then we'll go to the next line, and big B is what's going to go there. So big B, if you remember, big B, let me find my pen again. I'm sorry for the little mistake there. Big B equals the base, or the area of the base. And we know this base is a square, so we know the area is length times width, correct? So why don't we just come over here to big B, and since we know it's length times width, let's just go ahead and put the numbers in there. 112 times 100 and, oops, I put that in wrong. Oh my goodness, 112. Wow, it gives us huge numbers, doesn't it? So 1/3 big B times H gives us 301,056 cubic feet of vomit, if we could fill that up with vomit. How about we just fill it up with air? I think that might be a better idea. But let's check all of our numbers. Height was 72, that's right. And then big B is the area. And if one side of that square is 112, the area is length times the width. So you had to do 112 times 112. So that means the entire volume is 301,056 feet cubed. Whew. That's a big building. I wonder if those measurements are like accurate. I don't know. If they are, it's huge. But anyway, let's go on to our next example. Let's see what kind of picture she has for us there. All right, we've got a pyramid. We've been talking about pyramids. We might as well use a pyramid, is what I'm thinking. So it says the oldest pyramid is said to be the step pyramid of King Zoser. Remember that name. If you ever have a son, you might want to name him Zoser. Just saying. It was built around 2650 BC in Egypt. Trust me, that was a very long time ago. The base is a square that measures 358 feet on each side. So that means it's a huge square. And one side is 358, and that means all the other sides are too. And it says the slant height of the pyramid is 204 feet. So that's the slanted side, how it goes like that. Find the surface area of the pyramid, including the base. Let's see what kind of numbers we get here. So first of all, let's take surface area, and let's come over here to Desmos, and let's put that formula in the calculator. Sound like a good plan? So we're going to start with 1/2 L, which is the height, the slant height, P, which is the perimeter of the base, how far it is all the way around, plus big B, which is the area of the base. So we've got a few pieces we got to find. So let's start with the slant height, L, because they gave us that, didn't they? They said the slant height was 204 feet. So we're already putting that in. Let's try the perimeter next, because we know the perimeter is side plus side plus side plus side, because there's 4 sides in a square. So you got to add all 4 sides. And they're telling us that the sides are 358 feet each. So let's add that. 358 plus 358 plus 358 plus 358. Make sure you've got 4 sides there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got the perimeter. So now all we're missing is big B, which is the area of the base. And area is length times width. So let's go ahead and just take the 2 sides and multiply them. So it's 358 times 358. Wow, there we go. So we know that the surface area of this entire pyramid is 274,228 feet squared. Can you imagine if we had to wrap that in wrapping paper? That would be like 1,000,000 rolls, I think. It would be huge. I can't even imagine doing it. Or can you imagine if we had to paint it like maybe Northside green? We would need a lot of paintbrushes and a lot of paint and a lot of time. Oh my goodness. I'm tired just thinking about it. All right, guys, that's it for today on this. So go do your activities. Need anything? Get in contact with us, okay?
Hey guys, it's Editing Miss Benson again, coming at you from a different location. I just wanted to reiterate what Miss Voss just said. Text us, call us, email us, whatever you gotta do. If you need any help with this pyramid stuff or anything that we've done earlier this week, pyramids can seem really confusing, but they really are just adding, multiplying, and then plugging stuff in. So if you get stuck on something, just let us know and we can call you or make you a little video explaining or chat with you and let you know how to do whatever you're stuck on. Okay, we miss you guys.